Pittsburgh. Pat Narduzzi. Talk to me about Pittsburgh. 5.5 win total projection.
Pittsburgh is a team that I think they won around 7 games last year. They're definitely a capable team. They're always a capable team. They're one of those teams that, the emphasis on defense has always been there. And then they love their ground and pound football. They definitely rely on Desmond Reed a lot. He had around 1,500 yards all purpose. And he's coming back. Eli Holstein coming back. Their line is at 5.5. It's an interesting team. It's an interesting program. They didn't go too crazy in the portal, I believe. So it's going to be one of those things where I think a lot of their games will be close, a lot of toss-ups for sure. But off of first glance, I personally would take the under. And reason being, they had these guys last year. I know Eli Holstein battled injuries, but they didn't really make that much noise last year either. And they have some tough opponents on their schedule as well. Miami, Notre Dame at home, Louisville, and then on the road. We'll see how FSU is this year, but they got FSU and Georgia Tech. And then the rest of their games, they could easily go either way. They could lose against NC State. They could lose against Boston College, maybe. That could be an upset. Syracuse, that was a program that looked really good last year as well. So based on their opponents and just kind of the roster as a whole, yeah, I'd probably go with the under.
The under
and
puts
the line
them.
is low, and I understand that.
You know
what I mean? But I think I could see them getting about 5 wins.
It's 5 wins. The last time that he got 5 wins or less was 2023. So he went 3-9, and then the last before that was 2017. So across his tenure, which is coming up on, I believe, his 11th season, I want to say, Pat Narduzzi's been there for a minute, but he's only had 2 losing seasons. I would not be surprised if they finish right at 6-6. Honestly, this is a 6-6 team, and it will continue to be 93rd on rush offense, 117th on rush play percentage. Their pass defense was super mediocre this year, 119th on pass defense, 86 on points defense. This team that is normally consistent on defense is just not there. Pat Narduzzi, again, another defensive guy, and he's just, I don't know, maybe he's falling off. Maybe he doesn't have it in him anymore. The one thing that they did well last year was they were top 20 on total rush defense, which they're going to be every year. Eli Holstein also dealing with injury, coming off of injury to finish off the end of the season. Now, weird situation. That guy, Nate Yarnell, who basically came and stepped in for Pittsburgh while Eli Holstein was injured, actually put up decent numbers, and he transferred out too. So their QB room is looking real thin. So they're I think they're banking on Eli Holstein this year. Pat Narduzzi, his record with his tenure at Pittsburgh is 72-56. Pretty impressive, but he's 6-17 versus ranked opponents. I don't know. Those numbers, it just looks like a 6-6 team all the way. I'll take them on the over, but it's going to be by barely any. Ooh, let's finish strong.